what's up Clashers, Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another common war base breakdown. We're going to be checking out the turtle in this video, as you can see here, and I took this guy down in War 143 with a Govalo attack. So as always with these videos, first we're going to look at the base, we're going to show some weaknesses, talk about strategy, why it worked, sketch out the attack just a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and watch the replay. So pretty standard turtle formation here, no real surprises. He had all four of his Teslas up top. Every once in a while there's some variation in these defenses, and they'll have like two in this chamber here and two down here. But he had all four of his there. And then giant bombs, geez, were those in the core? Or, well, yeah, and the other ones were in the core right there. Oops. Apparently this was designed and built as an anti-Valkyrie base. That's what I've seen online. And I love a good challenge, so I decided I wanted to use Valkyries on this base. So I brought a Govalo, the theory behind that being pushing in from the north. If I get a nice push with my kill squad, my golems, my valks, my heroes, I can come through and I can take out these first couple of air defenses, of course, and then these second ones over here. Real easy cleanup down here for all these defenses with my balloons. So that's what I did. The first step in this attack for me was to clip off the ends here, these archer towers. Usually when I'm attacking a turtle, I like to, if I'm coming from the north or the south, I'll take out, whether these are cannons or archer towers, I'll take these out. So two balloons on each side here is going to take those out. I do not lure. That can often be more trouble than it's worth with the turtle because the clan castle is centralized. You often have to invest too much for what you get back from it, in my opinion, for luring on this base. So I don't bother luring, because I know I've got a whole bunch of tanks. I got my 2 golems, I got my 8 Valkyries. I'm not too worried about them being able to push out or push in and take those out all by themselves. So at this point, I've got my 2 golems, and I'm going to drop them in over here, pushing in like so. They're going to start tanking these guys over here. I also drop a couple of giants. Right here, the idea behind the giants is to try to distract these wizard towers just long enough to get a few wizards down in front of them, take out some of these buildings, and then the wizard towers as well, which I just barely got. I got this one. I think I have to do a later deployment on a wiz to get this guy out, but I do end up getting them. So now with these guys all down and these guys down, it's a pretty obvious funnel from north to south because there's no defenses that are going to make any of my troops stray once they do that. I've got 8 Valkyries, which I drop up in here. Of course, I've got my Barb King, I've got my Archer Queen, I even brought a couple of witches over here, and they're all going to push down with the help of a jump spell. I don't do this often, but I decided I was going to go with a double jump. So jump into the core, jump out of the core is the idea here. And you can get away with that with Valkyries often because they're so beefy, you don't always need an extra heal spell for them. So I've got a rage there, a heal here, and that's going to keep them up and running as they push down through this base. Everyone's going to be pushing down. And then once they, obviously they're taking out all these guys here, once they push through and they get on the jump on the other side here and they take out these air defenses, I still have my loons on the back end. I've got 8 left, 2 on each of these defenses here, and then they all kind of swing in and converge on these last groups in here. Worked out really well. My Barb King actually survived all the way down to the south portion here before he finally died, so he stayed up and running, doing a lot of work for me. And even though I lost a few Valks drifting around the side here, most of them all went into the core and cleared that out pretty nicely. So let's watch the replay here, see how this all works out. Oops, thought it was a longer wait till I'd launched those loons. All right, so See those giants down there kind of wrapping around a little bit. The one on the northeast wrapped the wrong way. I was kind of hoping he'd wrap around the other direction, keep distracting that wizard tower, but not quite. You can see I got all of that DPS down up there. The only thing I'm hanging on to at this point is a few cleanup wizards and those balloons. But the nice jump spell gets them on in there. Golem's coming from both directions. Probably a little bit late on the rage and the heal here. The Clan Castle troops have been out there doing a little bit of damage up till now, but still plenty of Valks alive up there. Got some beefy heroes, so they're both doing some good work up there. You can see how tanky those Valks are, because the Valks right there about to jump out of the core just walked through 2 giant bombs and they still have half their energy left. So that's why you can get away with these double jump attacks with those Valkyries. Can afford to leave a heal at home sometimes. And here come these loons on the back end. Precision drops, 2 per defense. That's always how you want to do it. Don't spam those. And that is the last defense, so we'll just watch a little cleanup. Alright, another way to take out the turtle, you guys. Govalo can be very effective when you're facing a base like this. So thanks again for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, this is Turin56 saying keep on clashing.